Hey, this is a professional environment. Hey! Stop it!
Another day about the Waffle House shit got hella poppin'. One lady started talking that shit like she really wanted problems. She said that the workers were working too slow. She needed the food cause she had to go. She got super angry and started to shout. So Wendy gave her a 3-piece on the house. Yeah. Go Wendy, I get why they mad, yeah. They just found out for Christmas all you be serving is both of them hands, yeah. Wendy, she ain't gonna back down. Her homie just pulled a pan out. So your little plans ain't gon' pan out. John Cena with the smackdown. Why you think they got this type of application? And the store should get launched like an application. If you're not with the shits like your name is Wendy, shit, you're not really a fit, go apply it Wendy. Run up on Wendy, boy, you better just surrender. Featherweight contender whipping up the chicken tenders. Mama lit the way she kept it cool with the aggressors. Even Iron Man is trying to bring her onto the Avengers.
I'll admit it. I'm not letting my kids die. I'm somebody that thought I could fix this, and I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbor. I'm gonna haul him up by a chain. I will eat your ass. I'll do it. You think I like sizing up my neighbor? Just gonna chop his ass up. My children aren't going hungry. I will eat your ass. I'll eat your ass. I'm literally looking at my neighbors now going, I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. Eat your ass. My superpower is being honest, and I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. That's why I want the globalists to know. I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. I've extrapolated this out, and I will eat your ass.
I learned a lot, and I learned that I learned a lot. Anyway, Bo is associated here. Anyway, the point I want to make is I learned so much. I learned so much. I learned
black, white, all colors, all backgrounds. But I mean, come on, man. Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot. You know, come on, man. You know the thing. You know what I mean? You know the thing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. What I have to do is I have to continue talking about the things that come on, man.
I came down here because I remember the first bumper sticker I saw. I learned that I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight and then watch the hair come back up again. So I learned about kids jumping on my lap. I love kids jumping on my lap.
Oh, I'm in trouble. What are we, nuts? Dead. You know, come on, man. Give me a little break here. Get a life. Taking cocaine or not? What do you think? Huh? Come on, man. Black, white, all colors, all backgrounds. But I mean, come on, man. Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot. You know, come on, man. You know the thing. You know what I mean? You know the thing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black. Come on, man.
Well, Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys.
I can hardly wait to meet with that guy who is the stable genius. Come on, man. I am very willing to let the public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness. Come on, man. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Wealthy kids. Come on, man. I mean, come on. Take a look at the record. I know a lot of weed smokers. Come on, man. Black, white, all colors, all backgrounds. But I mean, come on, man. Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot. You know, come on, man. You know the thing. You know what I mean? You know the thing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Why the hell would I take a test? I am,
And strike and strike and strike until you have victory. For every enemy that is aligned against you, let there be that we would strike the ground, for you will give us victory. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. The Lord says it is done. The Lord says it is done. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. Angels are being released right now. Angels are being dispatched right now. They're coming here. They're coming here from Africa, from South America. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. The Lord says it is done. The Lord says it is done. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory.
about a motherfucking mukbang? We got a beef taco. Santa Fe, right?
Wake up. Wake up. It's propaganda. It's propaganda. It's an e-girl in military uniform. It's propaganda. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
It's just a rule. You know, the rules of perception. If they're black, then it's a gang. If they're Italian, it's a mob. But if they're Jewish, it's a coincidence, and you should never speak about it.
Oh, you know it, lad. You know that Hassan Piker. I'm coming to kill you in Los Angeles at your house.
Or in the ring.
No, in real life.
The sharing of biased and
False news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish things simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Who's Sailor Moon shirt? Why, mine, of course. It's a little tight.
Oh, of course you watch Progression. You know skilled, dumb YouTube commenter idiot.
I'm taking all your spell zones. Every
one. Take them. I don't need them.
Go.
End of main, dumbass.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah, nice deck.
Spent
idiot.
all match complaining and had the rock
The deck
in
is
hand.
bullshit.
Completely
It's bad.
saw through
It's
that
a bad
bluff,
deck,
by the
but
way.
it's still
Did
bullshit.
Hillary teach you
Skill
that one,
issue.
you liar?
Open wide, kids, because I'm going to rape you in the mouth.
He's going to what them in the mouth?
He's gonna grape him.
Can we please get this?
You don't even have a cat.
It's not for a cat.
What's it for?
Me.
You've done well so far, but up until now, I've only been using a mere 5% of my power. Now let's see how well you fare against my Biden blast. Yeah!
All right, everybody, welcome back to Comic Crow. How you doing, Vic?
All right. Hey, and Crow, there's one thing I wanted to ask you, actually.
What's up?
What is your all-time favorite Pokemon that's not a legendary?
See, okay, that's tough now because I think you'd have to remove a ton of special categories. So, like, you have to take Ultra Beast out, although I don't really like them anyways. But like Paradox Pokemon right now, like Great Tusk is such a fucking awesome design. But would you consider that a legendary? I mean, really,
Paradoxes are different.
Yeah, like you can capture anything. Like you're talking like traditional, this is a real Pokemon, it's not from past, future, whatever. It's got no real like special category. Man, that's really difficult. If it were like for Gen 1, probably like Aerodactyl or something. It's just such a cool Pokemon, right? Single stage. It's good to this day. But that thing sucked when it came out. And even then I still loved Aerodactyl, right? Like super fucking fast. It's a unique Pokemon. I wasn't as big of a fan of the Mega Evolution for it, but I played with it back in like Gen 6, Gen 7, and it's an awesome Pokemon. The Suedo legendaries, I kind of want to take those out of the equation too. Otherwise, they'd fit most of the list, right? So you'd have like your fucking Dragonite, your Garchomp, your Salamence, Metagross, fucking. Actually, I guess in the later generations they're not as good. God, yeah, no, I love Pokemon. So it's a tough question. Although I will say this.
Out of Pseudos, who's your favorite one?
Out of the Pseudo at legendaries, hold on, give me a second because I can answer this one. Dragonite, the classic. I like it. I think it's a great Pokemon, and I love how it competitively speaking. Right, a lot of the older generation Pokemon, they sort of fall off. Right, power creep comes into the game. They're just the stats are funky, the move pulls are funky, but fucking Dragonite like just gets better and better and better as time goes on. And it's Generation 1 Pokemon, which I think is really cool. And it's got a busted ability, don't get me wrong, but it goes beyond just the busted ability. And with terrestrialization and everything, it's way more fucking viable because you can Terra extreme speed and you have like the best priority move and stab behind it with a Pokemon with one weakness and multi-scale. So yeah.
Hey, but besides from that, besides from the pseudos though, who would you say is your all-time favorite besides from that?
And we're taking Paradox Pokemon out.
Yeah, sure.
You know, it's tough and I feel like recent generation bias is a thing. But Annihilate, I think it's fucking incredible. It's such a fun design. It's ghost and fighting, which is such an awesome typing. And the fact that it has a special move unique to it that gets more powerful as you hit it. I don't know, man. Like that is such a cool way of doing a Pokemon.
Fair enough. I asked because there's something I actually wanted to show you in regards to this, and I thought it'd be funny to share with you. Hold up.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm not even counting any starters in that because starters are like their own thing.
Yeah, starters
if
are their
we
own thing, yeah.
like if we had to do favorite starter, fuck, Blaziken, still Blaziken, the original firefighting type. It's got such a good look to it.
All right, because this is what I think is basically would be your team.
Not far off, honestly. The thing is, I would actually take the Crows off of the team. At least Honchkrow. Maybe keep Corviknight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, then you couldn't call yourself the Comic Crow.
Yeah, no. Take Honchkrow off of the team. Put Blaziken on the team. And then yeah, you'd have to put Blaziken on. The thing is that team has no special attackers, so I wouldn't do that. Let me think. This is difficult. Okay, so Swampert, take Swampert out, put in Walking Wake, because or if you don't want to include Paradox Pokemon, put in Suicune. Because it's awesome. As much as I like Raikou, I think Suicune or Walking Wake would fit that team better. But you need something with like a special attacking type, like fucking Volcarona, maybe. Volcarona would be pretty good. Boosting up with Quiver Dance. I don't know, man. This I like the idea behind it, but I think I could do better.
Yeah, I was like, oh, which crow would he choose? Let me just put in both here.
No, see, that's the thing. Corviknight obviously is better. I prefer balance and offense, and Corviknight is just all about stalling, defog stalling, shit like that. I just wouldn't use it. Honchkrow, Honchkrow. I like Honchkrow, but it's slow as fuck, and it's got no defense. So it goes second, and it gets its ass kicked. You can use Sucker Punch, but it's like a coin flip. You're trying to outpredict your opponent, which is fun. Like, don't get me wrong, it's fun to do that. But really, it's a 50-50. You either guess right or you guess wrong. Like, and if you guess wrong, that bird dies. If you guess right, before it's had a chance to build up, it's not even going to do like one Pokemon out. Terrible. Just absolutely terrible. No, see, I'm very harsh in my criticism.
And I think crows are like your favorite bird.
They might be my favorite bird, but they're an ass Pokemon.
God damn it! At least Corviknight's decent though. He's actually one of the better flying types.
Corviknight's okay. Corviknight is all about how do you say it? Corviknight is all about building up your defense. So you could use like a bulk up set, or I don't think it gets iron defense, but if it got that, you do bulk up or iron defense, body press, roost, because it's got mirror armor. If the opponent tries to use something like Moonblast and you switch that thing in, you can redirect the special attack drop onto the special attacker, making like I prefer mirror armor for Corviknight. The thing is, I had a shiny Corviknight in my other game.
I know. I
Yeah.
I battled against it. Remember?
I don't have the Switch anymore, so I lost all my Pokemon, and I'm really
Wait,
bummed out about
And
it.
how'd you play? How'd you play Gen?
I bought a
9?
new one.
Oh yeah, that. Well, you know you can transfer that data, right?
Well, the problem is the Pokemon weren't in the PC. They weren't in Pokemon Home or anything, so they're gone.
Wait a minute. You mean you didn't save your game at all for
No. The thing is, wait, no. Even okay, but even if I saved the game and then I bought Sword and Shield again, like I had physical copies. I didn't do a digital download for it, so I don't.
You know your data automatically gets backed up, though.
Does it? Because
Yeah,
the thing is, here's the thing:
here's the thing,
if it does, then I'll buy Pokemon Sword so that I can get all of my old Pokemon back. Because I had so many shinies that I really loved that
you didn't know
I really want. Yeah, I really would like to transfer. Because in the first DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Ninetales is coming back. I have a shiny Ninetales, and I would love to build a Sun team around Walking Awake. So having my shiny Ninetales back would be amazing.
Yeah, because regardless if it was the online membership, if it was if you play your games on there, regardless if you show up online, it should show up with all your data backed up for those games.
Yeah, Bell says that Pokemon games don't get cloud save.
Oh, that's gay.
Okay, so you asshole. You didn't even know. Like, you got my hopes up.
It's literally like that for literally every other Switch game.
Yeah, well, no, it's not like that for Pokemon. The thing is, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. Because all the Pokemon games that I did a digital download for, all of those games are perfectly fine and they're perfectly stable. And I can download them again and I don't have to pay any money. But all the data is gone. So my game save in BDSP is completely gone. My game save in Legends Arceus is completely gone. And so for Legends Arceus, I was like, okay, I'll play that because that game's a fun game. I'm not going to 100% it like I did the first time, but I'll go catch all the
Arceus.
Yeah, I don't really care. Like I'll go catch the Hisuian Pokemon. Yeah, I'll go catch the Hisuian Pokemon that I want to transfer over. But other than that, I have like literally no interest in, going through that game again, 100%ing it and going and doing shiny captures. It was a lot more fun at the time, right? Now I'm just replaying it because I'm like, yeah, I just want to be able to transfer over these Hisuian Pokemon. BDSP though, like I'm like, why would I fucking ever go back to that fucking game? Like it's so basic. The only interesting thing in that game is what do you call it? The Grand Underground. I mean, yeah, it's neat. Like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I like the fucking biomes and everything. But like, just really like if we're being totally honest though, I think it's completely fucking worthless. Like it really is. They had a ton of opportunities to really do something unique. They remade Diamond and Pearl. They didn't remake fucking Platinum, right? I don't need any fucking excuses, right? Like, oh, those were like the definitive, like, no, fuck off. Platinum's the definitive edition. You're remaking it anyways. But like, well, we can't remake the remake. No. Platinum was your third edition. Platinum was the completed fucking game with a completed fucking story. You had that Battle Frontier, which everybody loves and is amazing. But Game Freak goes, oh, we're pawning this off on this other studio. That other studio remakes Diamond and Pearl and refuses to do any of the enhancements that Platinum had other than the fucking Pokemon. And you're remaking these fucking games and you have no access to the Pokemon that came out after those games. And that's fucking retarded, man. Like, that makes no fucking sense. And like, it really doesn't. It's just an excuse to be fucking lazy and not put that much effort into the system. Like, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Ripping on those games is fun and everything, right? But it's a nice break from the traditional formula. It's got really nice graphics. It's fun to look at. Like, it's a good casual fucking gaming experience. But like, there's no denying that these assholes cut so many fucking corners and chopped so much shit out that fucking Fire Red and Leaf Green had, right? Fire Red and Leaf Green gave you a new area to go explore because basic Kanto doesn't have that much in it. This game was like, well, basic Kanto is like, then fucking expand the areas out. Use your fucking brains. Anything. Literally fucking anything. But no, they use it as an excuse to chop down fucking content. And it's like, man, I get it, but there's a reason why the Pokemon Company makes so much fucking money, right? They don't have to put that much into their fucking games. And it sucks to say that, like, because Scarlet and Violet realistically have a ton in them, right? They do. And like, but there's no denying that there's shit that is not in that game that makes it like suffer. Okay, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Emerald, Platinum, and then Black 2 and White 2 have the absolute best post games, period. Black 2 and White 2 is it doesn't have like the most stuff, but it gives you the Pokemon World Tournament. And that was incredible because it let you battle against all of these trainers from all of these past generations, right? And you got to see these like highly competitive teams that they would be busting out rather than the trash that they normally carry. So it was like really fun and really unique. There's other things too, but that World Tournament was a fucking amazing. Emerald, okay? Emerald gave us the first Battle Frontier. Then Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Platinum all improved on that original formula. But you have Diamond and Pearl, and Diamond and Pearl didn't have a fucking post game. Like, not really. And it's sad. It really is. It's sad. It's really stupid. But that's what they choose to remake, and they choose not to give you a fucking post game. Your post game, go explore new areas of the underground and collect fucking statues so you can get different random fucking spawns of fucking Pokemon while you shiny hunt. There's your game. It's like, man, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee had this super fucking casual mindset behind it. And Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is no different to me. Okay? They cut out shit that it made no sense to cut out. They gave us trainer customization, which, a lot of people like. For me, it's like, yeah, it's cool to be able to, pick what clothes your character wears. But it's not like a thing that really matters to me all that much. Like, if I'm being completely honest, I just go rocking what fucking Gold was wearing in Johto, right? Fucking hoodie.
Gold's like one of my favorites.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like some of those basic ass designs from the original generations, they're fucking great. Like fucking the male character from the third generation. I forget his name. Yeah, Brandon. Like, that dude looks fucking awesome. May looks fucking great. Like, they had they gave us some pretty like good designs for fucking trainers. Now, because they offer customization in ways, they've kind of cheapened out on that shit. But people were expecting to be able to customize Don and Lucas, the playable characters from those games. And yeah, you can cycle through 5, I think, preset outfits. And it's kind of like, I mean, if you're just going to do that, like, just don't fucking even bother. You can just use the excuse you did when Oras came out and say that, trainer customization wasn't a thing back then, and whatever, literally whatever. Instead, put your resources into giving us like a post game that's fun. We should have had you should have remade the fucking Battle Frontier. They are so adverse to fucking making a battle frontier in these games, and instead they push you into playing online competitive. And don't get me wrong, I like the online competitive. I do. I like doing online fucking matches, but the online matches are Battle Stadium singles, and they're, 3 versus 3, or you play 2v2, right? I like using my full team of fucking 6. I do, right? And I also liked how the Battle Frontier gave you very unique challenges that you would not get in the basic single player experience or in online competitive, right? You had some competitions where it would be like a fucking lottery roll and your entire team would start completely debuffed, or the other team could start completely debuffed. You had that one mode where it's like you send out your Pokemon and the AI does the fucking battling. So it's like you need to make sure that you set moves to work with that system. It's a unique experience. I know I'm only giving you guys some examples. Some things are better than others, don't get me wrong. But then you have like other shit like the rental one. It's fun, it's unique, it's a good experience. There's a lot of random shit that they could do in a Battle Frontier to those matches to make them unique and make you want to keep playing the fucking game. But they don't do that. They don't give us any of that. And it's such a fucking disappointment. And I'll never understand why they don't dedicate any resources towards it. Because look, I get it. I do. You would have to put extra effort into the fucking games. But at the same time, their bullshit excuse of, oh, well, only 9% of players even use that. Fuck off then, right? They include so much random useless shit in their games, so much gimmicky fucking garbage in their games that nobody fucking uses. And you always have the same people coming out there saying that they want their Battle Frontier. Give us another Pokemon World Tournament. Do anything. Instead, we get like, oh, go around the map and clear these fucking crystal dens. Clear the Terra Raid dens, everybody. Like, keep doing it just over and over and over, and there's no variety. Like, that is such a disappointment. That's such a fucking disappointment. The thing is, I would agree. Pokemon Sword is probably more enjoyable to be playing at post game because Scarlet doesn't have anything. Scarlet has literally nothing, and in Sword, it's not like their post game is any better, right? But you do have at least you have that little shitty fucking tournament. At least you have a little shitty tournament, and you can do the star tournament, and you can do like the doubles tournament where you team up with one of the allies that you had through the story, right? You at least have that. There's at least some variety. Like, it's hardly anything, okay? It's literally hardly anything, but at least you have that. Plus, since all the DLC is out, you have you actually have a pretty large area that you can go to from each of the DLC. So on top of the base game, you also have the Isle of Armor. You also have the Frozen Tundra. There are different Pokemon in those areas. There are different environments. There are different like daily event things. So yeah, I think that Sword and Shield have a more enjoyable post game to be playing right now today than you have with Scarlet and Violet. Like no fucking there's no way you will ever win that fucking argument with me because Scarlet is incomplete. We're waiting for the DLC. And I don't think that DLC necessarily fixes the issues with modern Pokemon games and just completely, saying fuck all to your post game. It's so disappointing, right? Like, look, I get that the argument with Scarlet and Violet would be like, oh no, the post game is that whole Area Zero shit. No, No, it's not. Area Zero is hinted at throughout the entirety of the fucking game, and it's an additional, 2 or 3 hours of fucking game time.
But to be honest, though, with Scarlet and Violet, it was probably one of the more best told stories since Gen 5.
I don't disagree with that, but I'm just saying all
Mainly
it is about
it's
3 hours of additional content with no replayability. Literally none. Right? I guess you could say, well, the replayability factor is going to Area Zero. Okay. A tiny zone, essentially a dungeon, right? We'll call it a dungeon. It's a fucking dungeon. That is it. The dungeon isn't that impressive up until you get to the very bottom, which, yeah, the design is cool at the very bottom, but the rest of it is, boring. Like, it's cool the first time you see it, but afterwards, like, you're not like hanging around Area Zero going like, man, this is so much fun, as you're walking into the same Paradox Pokemon over and over. Like, it's boring. It's so fucking boring. There's nothing to do. And the school tournament is bullshit, right? Like, do something interesting. Like the star battles. Yeah, as stupid as those are, remember, you at least have a unique boss in each of them with the star
and it was
mobile.
telling a story.
Yeah, but I don't really care so much about the story, like, because to be honest with you, yeah, sure, it's a better story than you typically get in a Pokemon game, but Pokemon games have never like had good stories in them.
I mean, up until till Gen 5.
Yeah, pretty much. And even Gen 5 is not a good story. Gen 5 is just a good story by Pokemon standards. By any other metric, it's really bad because your main character, your main antagonist is fighting for either truth or ideals. But because they make the games interchangeable with the story, his dialogue options are the exact fucking same. So you can sit there and go like, I'm fighting for truth, but then never, ever, 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 ever show that you somehow care about truth. And it's the same thing when he says, I'm fighting for ideals. Like, well, first off, what fucking ideals? And second, like, no, you're not. Like, literally, no, you're not. But that's what I mean, though. Like, I mean, yeah, it's got a good story in the sense that you have the whole thing with Gestis and how he treats Ed and everything. Like, that is interesting. And Gestis is the only character in Pokemon to have actually ordered somebody to go kill you. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, up until that point, none of these fucking big bad villain bosses ever ordered a Pokemon to straight up murder you. But that fucking bastard did. So, like, yeah, it's an improvement. Don't get me wrong, it really is. But man, even Ultra Sun and Moon have a better post game than you get in Scarlet and Violet. Because again, all you get at the end of Scarlet and Violet is you have that 3 hours storyline, which it's really good, and that final battle is really fun, but that's all you get. There's nothing else with it. You have the school tournament that you can do, okay, and the school tournament is okay. You get to rebattle the gym leaders, and they have stronger teams, and that's okay. But the school tournament is boring. It's just it's the tournament from Sword and Shield, except you don't actually have any other modes for it. And Sword and Shield didn't have anything too impressive with those, but it at least had a little bit of variety there. And then you have the Terra Raid dens versus the Gigantamax dens. But, Sword and Shield, because they had their DLC out there, you can also take a look at the whole raid den encounter thing where you do like 5 raid battles up until you fight a legendary. Like that obviously it's better for Sword and Shield because they have more there. Maybe in the DLC we have some sort of massive improvement on the terror raid dens. I doubt it. Two, at that point, all you're doing is getting to where Sword and Shield were at, which those games don't have a great back end either. Sorry, Vic, I've been going on for a while. Let me pull up the image you sent.
Yeah, this is a more reinversed, replacing Blaziken with Mirko. Boom. There's a more solid team there.
Okay, so here's the thing. Just because they're favorites doesn't mean shit to me. So take Annihilate off the team and put a Flutter main there. Take Swampert off the team and put a Walking Wake. There you go.
And I'm just saying, I'm putting your favorites up on here. So,
well, yeah, Walking Wake would be a favorite. I have no clue why Swampert is there.
Because Swampert gives me PTSD.
Oh, because of all the flip turning and everything? No, Walking Wake is way better, and that thing will make you shit your pants.
Anyways,
yeah, I promise. No, do fix it. Fix it. And actually, let me think. I like Aerodactyl, but it has no synergy with this team. Let me think. What would work better? Dark type. No, not Miascarada. I like Miascarada, but no, that wouldn't work. This is tough. Decisions. Honestly, if I had to say, I think you'd have to put Great Tusk there, because then you have something to absorb electric attacks.
Interesting.
And then you have your fighting type back because Flutter main replaces Annihilate.
I see.
That'd be a better team.
By the way, if anyone else wants to make their own trainer card, you can do so on PokeCharms.com.
Wait, is that the website you're doing this on?
Yeah. It says it right there in the trainer card.
Okay. Don't get snarky with me. I got it. I got
No. I'm just letting you know. I mean, it is missable. So
my goodness, this is so cute. Oh wow, this is so amazing. Wow, absolutely.
I thought I'd make one for you just to say, hey, this is why I portrayed Crow as, and also Gexus is a fitting character for his trainer card.
Gestus is just such a fucking piece of shit, in every sense of the word.
Yes, but I couldn't find any more fittings to cape in regards to the trainer card, because I could see you wearing a cape looking, well, like Gexus a little here. Not saying you have the same personality as him, but...
Wait, I mean, but seriously, what the fuck? No, seriously, what the fuck? Where would you get that asshole from?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know either, and it seems like maybe it's a personal attack on me.
That's not a personal attack.
It's you know what? It's a personal attack, and I can't figure out why you would even go there.
See what he does, audience. See what
he's
doing.
Wait. What do you mean? What am I doing?
I was like, you're making it seem like a personal attack. It's not a personal attack.
It's completely a personal attack.
Your Crow's more of a silver to you. Well,
you keep trying to walk past what you did here, and I don't get it. I don't get why you would just go after me in such a way. I
am not.
Wait, you're not what? Are you going to say you're not a racist? Because that's where it sounds like you were going, and I wasn't even accusing you of that, but now that you brought it up.
Where did racism come from?
You started mentioning racism, and
I didn't. You did.
No. Listen.
Yes, you did.
You keep denying it. You keep denying it.
I'm not denying it.
You're denying it. Listen. You're denying it. It's a little weird. If that's what you're into.
I am not.
It's okay, man. Look, I mean, it's not okay. It's really not okay.
Bro,
but
I am not. I am being dead ass right now. I am not, and don't twist it that way. Yeah, Bell, I can see why you say he's more of a silver to you.
Okay, hold on. I'm making my own trainer card right now, and I'm trying to think here because the team I have in Scarlet and Violet's pretty good. But yeah, I would rock this team. I would absolutely do that. Okay, so how do I change this trainer icon? Because it gave me blue, and I don't like blue.
Oh yeah, go to when you scroll down, you see where it says trainer on the left. I mean on the right.
Oh, okay, I see it. Are these the new characters from the next game?
Which ones?
Kieran and Carmine.
No, I wasn't aware of that. By the way, I wasn't aware the male trainer from Sword and Shield's name is called Victor. I thought that was funny.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah, but it even has the ones from even has Ash in there too. Well, up in the protagonist category.
See, this is tough because I really like Goldango. I really do. I think he's awesome, but if I was being completely honest, I think the best ghost type that is coming out right now is the Hisuian Zoroark.
Wait, it's a ghost type?
It's ghost and normal type.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, actually, this is the team that I'm using in game, except Blaziken and Venusaur are different. Okay, so first off, none of the, I'll be honest with you, man, other than fucking Gold, I think all of the male trainer sprites are kind of ass. Gold has the best one.
Man, you crazy.
No, seriously, who has a better trainer sprite than Gold?
The only other person I'd argue is Hilbert.
Man, yeah, I guess Hilbert's is okay. I wouldn't say it's good though. Okay, so yeah, all right. I would go with this team. Let me save this. Okay, there we go. And share the card. Okay, there we are. All right, let me show you mine.
Alrighty.
So, other than Blaziken and Venusaur, that's what I'm using in game right now. Vic?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. What do you think?
Interesting.
What do you think I'm using in place of the Blaziken and the Venusaur?
I think for the Blaziken, you're probably using Skeledirge.
Skeledirge?
Yeah, Skeledirge, right?
Yeah.
And for the Venusaur, well, I don't know. There's not many good grass types in Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you, and I have no clue why. But grass types are kind of ass in the game. I'm using Iron Leaves. I'm using Iron Leaves, and I'm using what do you call the Armor Rouge or whatever. But to be fair,
Waking Woke already came out though.
To be fair though, I do swap out the whatchamacallit for a Skeledirge every now and again. Or a not Blaziken, or a fucking fire type Blaze Tauros. Walking Wake is out now.
Oh man, we still need. Or has yet to hit me up about needing to do raids to get.
I don't think it's in the game anymore, man.
It's not what?
How did you miss out, dude? Like, it was only available for like a couple of weeks. And they weren't even difficult raids.
No one informed me about doing a raid.
Dude, no, don't even tell me nobody. Like, I talked about it in Discord.
Yeah, but no one talked about actually planning to do the raid together.
Who? Like, what? You didn't need to do the raid with anybody. It was a basic 5-star raid. It was like super easy. Any level 100 Pokemon could have done it. Like, I feel bad, man. Like, that sucks. But I know I talked about it. Vic?
Yeah, I hear you.
You okay, man?
I didn't know.
Oh, buddy, it's okay. God, it's okay, dude. Like, shit happens. I completely missed out on the Greninja raid. I completely forgot to do it. I missed out on Greninja. I think Decidueye is happening right now, and I can't even muster the strength to like actually go and deal with it, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, dude, it's okay. Shit happens.
Yes.
Huh?
Oh, no, nothing.
Oh, okay. Anyways, like when the DLCs come out for this game, I actually, no joke, really want to make a Sun team based around using Walking Wake, because it's just so good in the Sun. But what I'm wondering about is what chlorophyll Pokemon are going to be available with that. Like, Leafeon is in the game, but Leafeon has never been good. I mean, I guess it could be like Terra Fire or whatever. But even then, like, it's not a good Pokemon. But that gives you a sweeper. I mean, you have Torkoal, so you have Torkoal and you have Ninetales, so you have double sunsetting, which is really good. And then for the rest of the team, you would essentially just use other past Paradox Pokemon to get the Sun boost. Now, in terms of those, I think like you have Great Tusk, which is like the #1 best Pokemon, like hands down. Like, you can't get better than it. But beyond that, I guess Fluttermane probably would be your best bet. Like, you could do Calm Mind Fluttermane and then work the stats so that you get the Sun boost. I guess also, instead of Leafeon, you could do Skullvillain. I wouldn't use Skullvillain because I hate the way this thing looks. Vic, can I ask you a question? Are you like, in any way, shape, or form, do you like Pokemon that have more than one head?
Never had a problem with it. Why?
I honestly can't stand it. I really can't.
Is that why you don't like Hydreigon?
Hydreigon's probably the only one that I think is okay, because the other heads are on its hands, so it looks more like a demon kind of. But like fucking Dodrio. I wouldn't use Dodrio as a kid, even though I knew it was like way fucking better, because I thought Dodrio like fucking sucked. I hate that fucking Pokemon. I think it's ass. Like, I really do. I don't think you can get any fucking worse than a fucking Dodrio.
Yeah.
But it's all because I hate the fucking I hate the heads. It's just such a disgusting, disjointed, nasty fucking thing.
I see. Oh, by the way, oh yeah, should we start actually moving on to the actually talking about the anime?
We will, but there's one thing I have to do really quick.
What is that?
Here we go. Okay, so gym leaders. Who's up? Wait. Who are the fire type gym leaders? Because I can only think of Flannery and Blaine.
There's only shit. Those are
Yeah,
only one
right.
back. I know there's at least like like 4.
No. Like, I don't think that there are. Like, you have the Kiawe guy, but he's like that's in Gen 7, and he's not a gym leader. He's a trial captain. Other than that, no, you really only have 2. And I mean, Elite 4, you have more fire types, I think. Actually, man, it's not even a big list. This kind of sucks. Like, you really don't have that many fire type trainers. Oh, wow. That's disappointing, man. That's really disappointing. Okay, so there we go. All right, this is what I'll do in the DLC. Make a sun team, and I'll use the Hisui and Lilligant with chlorophyll. That thing will be badass. That team will do great. It has literally no defense other than that fucking Torkoal, but it doesn't matter. It'll be fucking amazing. Anyways, let's move on. Let's finally talk about this show. Let me just pull up fucking Hulu.
Crap.
What?
No, it's just my pop filter. Anyways.
Okay.
Oh man, dude. Oh.
Okay, so what did you?
I saw.
What did you think?
Out of all the isekais I've watched, this is my favorite one of all time now.
Well, it's a parody of isekai, right?
I know,
so
that's
it's
the funny part.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really love it. I was like, man, for a parody, it's really great.
Now, see, here's the thing. They acknowledge that in all of these isekais, all the women basically fall for the main character. And that's
true.
That's true here too, okay? But rather than getting around that by having the main character be super shy and kind of like very awkward, like that typical fucking isekai protagonist bullshit, this guy is just an asshole, right? Like, they start flirting with him and he tells them the fuck off. Like, and it's great every single time. Yeah. Bro, have you got into the Aldenir character yet?
I'm on I just finished episode 4, so.
Oh shit. Okay. I think it's episode 5. All right.
Oh.
Okay. Listen. Just to be clear, he never at all, up until the very end, ever acknowledges that he has any interest in any person. Okay. Up until then, literally doesn't give a shit. and is so fucking nasty when he puts people down. It's fucking great.
Oh, it's great, dude.
The next episode, dude, like you have to watch it. He is fucking amazing. And it's like basically anytime he starts working with another god or goddess in the show to train him.
Dude, I can never get over the one he worked, the swords guy he worked with. I forgot his name already, but oh man, he went from being all right. I'm gonna go easy on this guy. They want to train him. He's good, but I have to go out yet. 3 days later, this man fucking broke my soul. I'm so
he takes his sword, he just chucks it away. He just says, "Fuck it, I don't even want to be. I don't want to. Swords are sharp. I don't want to be near them." And then he starts like baking a fucking cake instead. It's fucking great. Like he lost the will to be a fighter. It was just so good.
Damn, how hard did it go? And then you see how it went. I was like, oh damn, this is how hard he's been fucking training.
Yeah. So like, okay. So then you have then you have what happens in episode 5, and the goddess that he's training with basically gets a mad fucking crush on him. And he doesn't entertain it for a fucking second. Like, he doesn't entertain it for a second, and he doesn't even bother to consider the level of fucking damage that it will lead to. Right? Because it's so beneath him, and it's just fucking great. Yeah, no, yes, he did. Okay. Mm-hmm. This guy, okay, goes into a level 1 town, encounters a slime, and unloads on it like nuclear fucking total overkill. The thing is already dead. It got vaporized like after the first fucking blast, and this guy fires off 10 fucking more, which is great because then that actually attracts the main threat. So it all sort of worked out at the end.
Yeah, because next thing you know, he realizes, oh, he's been faking his stats the whole damn time. I was like, holy shit!
Oh,
he's actually stronger than the Demon King.
They play up him faking his stats and keeping them a secret from her, because when she's trying to break through, right, it like all of the warning messages are calling her a pervert and telling her to stop looking. And saying she's a weird person. Like, it's all so fucking mean. It's great.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking about for the first demon demon lord he encounters, right?
Yeah, so it's one of the generals he encounters.
Yeah, the general there.
So he's got the ability to do fake out, and fake out essentially hides what his stats are and portrays like fake stats on the screen. So when she's trying to look into what his actual stats are, he's got all of these barriers up that keep calling her a pervert for trying to look at him. And then later on, like much later on, because he does it to a more excessive degree later in the story, and when she's trying to get through it then, her eyes nearly like start bleeding out because he's put this barrier up that's so fucking strong, and each one is just making these nasty and mean comments, right? And they're all about, and the thing is, her character is that way. Her character is 100% that way. All the comments are true. Like, all the comments are true.
Yeah. The highlights. The one guy you end up picking turned out to be the biggest douchebag, but he turned out to be the OP douchebag that the world needed.
No, and it's dude, it's so good. It's so fucking good. And here's the thing, because I've been complaining about another anime, the 30-year-old the 30-year-old virgin that gets fired and becomes like ultra god. Like, I was watching that anime. And I'm so far into it at this point. I'm just going to finish it because it's only got like 12 episodes in it anyways.
Wow.
But like the latest episode, the fucking his two daddies are about to go kill each other over who loves him the most, right? His real daddy or his adopted daddy. Okay, listen, this show is just so ass. You don't get it.
What-
Anyways,
what exactly is the plot and the premises of it?
Okay, listen, here's the plot and the premise of the world and the story, and it's very easy to understand this. There are humans, there are demons, except the demons are basically humans with magic powers. That is literally it. They don't have horns, they don't have scales, they just have magic powers. Those are your humans, those are your demons. This guy who's 30 years old, right? Because it's literally called Chilling in My 30s, even though nothing he does in this show ever implies he knows any way to just be chill and fucking relax. Okay? This motherfucker is got no fucking magic powers, gets fired from the Demon King's army because he's got no magic powers, and they make fun of him, they call him useless and everything. And then it turns out, was the, quote unquote adopted son for one of the past generals. And when that general retired, his son took his place and fired the guy because I guess he's super jealous of him. So that's the thing. They imply he's useless. They imply he's a fucking slacker. And then by episode like 2 or 3, it's revealed that actually he's the most accomplished person in the entire army. And that he was just such a good assistant. That's why everything works so well. And then without him, now everything's turned to crap. Listen, it's not that deep. This story is not deep at all. So he's in this town now where he's the mayor. He's got a wife. He's got a baby, and his adopted father, it turns out, is the number one fucking hero, right? Who lost his family years ago. Which is, how he winds up in the Demon King's army or whatever. And his adoptive daddy, right, finds the same town that he is in because he wants to beg his adopted son to come home. They get into a fight, his adopted daddy and his real daddy. It looks like you're actually going to have some level of conflict in the show. They can't be resolved easily. Except then his wife shows up. She puts a stop to it in like 10 seconds, less than that. And then they're just playing around with his baby, right? And they're going on about how they're granddaddies now. And it's really fucking awful. It's really bad. But then, the adopted daddy, he's got an actual kid that fucking hates him, right? And at first I was like, okay, Listen, his real son, his actual son, is kind of a dick, right? But his jealousy is completely justified when his actual dad cares more about his adopted son. Not even like his adopted son. I'm saying adopted son, okay? He was never even adopted. He was raised by the guy, okay? And like his real son is just fucking jealous of him. And it's like, oh God, finally you have like, finally, literally finally, you're gonna have some type of fucking conflict in this stupid fucking show. And you know what? I don't even know why I wanted that. Because they have combat in the show, and I'm not kidding. It is the character still, like a character still, drawn in an action pose with lights and flashing effects behind them on the screen, right? That was the combat. It was bad. It was beyond bad. Everything in that show is bad. There's not a single fucking redeeming quality except for one thing, and that's that the guy isn't trying to fuck every single woman that crosses his path. They all still love him. Because again, that's just the trope. But he is happily married and he has a baby and it's very sweet. He really does love his wife. That is the only redeeming quality in that fucking show. Oh, God. Listen. I thought it was an anime about a 30-year-old guy who's a fucking slacker-ass loser who gets fired and then has to go, like, hide out with the humans and, get his shit together. And I was like, I can get behind that, man, because you know, like, dude, I can get behind that. I've known plenty of people that fall the fuck down and need to start from fucking scratch at an like not at a super young age. 30 is not that old. But it's still like a point in most people's lives where they're already set in their careers and everything. So having an anime that kind of like plays up on that idea is interesting. Except this guy got fired because his new boss was super jealous of him. That was it. And it's not like that causes this guy to have any fucking hardships whatsoever. Because the first town he walks into, he runs into his future wife. The mayor of the town takes him in and you know, like even lets him call him daddy or whatever. He's got 3 daddies, by the way. Gives him free fucking lodging. Turns out he checks his aura, and he turns out he's got max 100 in every fucking stat. Like, it's just like, come the fuck on. He's broken as shit. It's like, come on. Nothing in that anime was good. But this shit is amazing. You guys in the chat, you need to watch this anime. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good.
Hey.
Still waiting for Crow to talk about Boku no Pico. That's never gonna fucking happen.
Wow.
That's never gonna happen.
By the way, Crow, I wanted to ask, how exactly did you get introduced to this anime here? The overpowered, overly cautious hero.
Gigak.
Yeah, it's like, how did you get introduced?
It was either Gigak or Nuxtaku. I can't remember, but one of them was talking about this anime. No, it was Nuxtaku. It was the fucking slime scene. Nuxtaku was going into like the most like overkill moments in anime. You know what? I was actually just gonna sit there and say I just wanted to review a couple of anime videos with you guys. But you've got to see the Nuxtaku one about this fucking about this thing, because this will explain the anime in a really good way. Okay, so hold on, let me go to his channel. Let's see, videos, and I just need to find the. It's something like overpowered or overkill, like top 50 or something. And he goes into this one, and it's fucking so good. Overkill. Okay, here we go. Top 50 overkill moments in anime.
Oh, you went over that.
Yeah, here. I'll share it on screen.
If there wasn't a single shonen anime listed in there, man.
Yeah, there was. The fucking Naruto. It's number 44.
Oh, which one from Naruto?
Itachi.
Of course. It's always Itachi.
Okay, listen, but no joke, Itachi is the most overpowered character in anime. Well, like for his area that he was in, he was absurdly, stupidly fucking overpowered.
Now that's the one fight I wish I could have saw between him and Madara. That's the one fight I really wish I could have seen.
You know, the thing is, and I've said this before, Naruto, you can't, like, Naruto's got too many issues for me to ever consider it to be like the greatest of anything.
Well, it'll still be my favorite anime of all time because that's the one that really, really got me into anime since it's one of the first animes I watched. Excluding, Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon, of course.
See, like, for me, I can't do that because, just realistically, it's not a good anime. Like, there's way too much filler. But my problem is
like the filler.
My problem is, this series built up Madara from before the time skip. Madara is a being that exists since that battle in the Final Valley, where you see the statue of Hashirama right up there with this other guy, and it's like, who the fuck is he? And then later on, it's revealed that that is Madara, right? But like Madara's name, it gets brought up all the time, right? Like they bring up Madara, when Kurama sees Sasuke staring at him with the Sharingan, he talks about like Madara, and it's like, who the fuck is Madara? And like Sasuke even says, who the fuck is Madara? And like, you don't know who it is. Is this just like a casual thing that this motherfucker is bringing up? Is this an important person? Madara is brought up several fucking times throughout the story before we ever actually see him, right? And then like even before that, you had fucking Obito, right? Obito is going around claiming to be Madara, and any fucking time he says Madara's fucking name, everybody shits their pants, and it's amazing. It's fucking incredible. I can't find this scene, right? Like I don't know, man. Like I fuck if I could find this fucking anime to explain it to
Was
you
Dragon
guys.
Ball also on that list, by the way?
Yeah, it was the scene with Trunks slicing and dicing Cell.
Wait. Oh, that one from when he went back to the future.
Oh, you know what? I was it in 2019 anime? You know, I think it was. I think Giga covered it in his 2019 anime. Okay, listen, it's not too important where I found out about it from. The fact of the matter is, it's fucking hilarious and it's so good. But yes, you guys have to watch Overly Cautious Hero. If you like isekai anime, then you need to watch it just because it's so good.
It'll make you laugh because it also makes fun of all the cliches that is there. When it's an Obly Dragon moment, it's like, oh no,
Here we go.
gonna die. Do some. Oh, what the?
This is Giga.
When Kirito has reached this level of white knighting in his life, my
little lady.
Finally, a man who knows how to properly treat his lady. I find it a new anime.
That's what I mean. He will just like literally not give a shit. It's fucking great.
From the author of Konosuba, it somehow isn't even the anime that felt most similar to Konosuba. If the title, The Hero is Overpowered but Overly Cautious, doesn't already give away exactly what the show is about, I can say it honestly feels like a spin-off isekai sitcom starring blonde Aqua and armorless Goblin Slayer. And it's honestly pretty amusing because together they share some pretty great comedic chemistry. He protects, he attacks, she stays back, but most importantly... Also, I can't help but feel that the meta...
yeah. No, that it's true though. Like she pervs on him. It's not the other way around.
It's
like
crazy. It's something you rarely see in animes.
No, but like it's true though, right? In a lot of these fucking series, you have the male-female character, and it's always like the chick is super into the guy, and the guy is just like perving on her most of the time. In this one, like she is perving on him, which explains why she's into him, and he just like doesn't care. Like he doesn't care. He doesn't want her anywhere near him because he's so overly cautious. He's like on some level convinced that she's about to attack him.
Pettiness of Isekai has been taken into overdrive, with Trucken actually getting name dropped in an earlier show, Wrestler suplexing a princess, and now Cautious Hero literally crafting a world where goddesses are purposely summoning Isekai protagonists from Japan because of the popularity of Isekai. Is the new Isekai trends just Isekai taking the piss out of Isekai? If it is, I feel that's just awful. Absolutely awful. I mean, come on.
True.
If Isekai starts taking the piss out of itself, how the hell am I going to take the piss out of it?
Alright, so tell me about this idea you had. All right, so there's this detective, and he.
Okay, so I think that's it for that series. But again, guys, you need to watch it. It's one of the best. It's one
Speaking
of
of
the
Isekai, I'm still waiting for that Rising and Shield Hero season 2. God damn it!
Oh wait, season 2 is out. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It is.
Yes. What?
God damn it! Oh yeah,
Yeah, like
Everybody's like, oh my God, we're saying,
I don't know.
Oh my God, it's all good. God is good. Ain't
Hold
it?
on.
God is good. So then Motto is like, okay.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna play this one for you because you like Naruto. Like, have you seen this before?
Oh, I have not.
Oh my God, this shit's great.
Hey, okay, not bad, not bad. What you gonna do about the second one though?
Oh my God.
Ouch. Dramatic finish.
Bro, like that is literally Madara.
Yeah. Dude, this is why I would really love to see the fight between him and Itachi.
The thing is, I think he could do things to fuck with Madara, but like Madara would clap Itachi so fucking hard. Like I don't even see how like Madara's Genjutsu should be on the level of where fucking Itachi is, because Madara is the original guy, right? Madara was capable of going toe to toe with Hashirama, who had that like weird fucking sage mode and everything. So the idea that Itachi would be on that level, I don't see it. But then it doesn't even matter because the moment he gets the 10 tails, Madara was insane. Madara was just like fucking everybody up.
Yeah, and the worst part is like at this moment, it's like, damn, how the fuck are you gonna be able to kill and be able to beat this guy until you know?
Well, they because the thing is, Kishimoto always intended for Madara to be the final bad guy.
Yeah,
right?
Until he wrote Kaguya out of nowhere.
Well, he didn't just do it out of nowhere. His editors, like the team at Shonen Jump, was like, you need to set up the villain for Boruto because that's our continuation. We're going to move on with his kid. You need to set up the villain for that arc. Like,
even though Kaguya wasn't the villain, her clan is.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. Kaguya's existence explains the villains that take place in Boruto.
Yeah.
Like that there's no getting around that. That's 100% true. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure the anime for Boruto, like that movie, came out before the fucking manga did. Like Shonen Jump was behind everything to do with Kaguya and her creation. But Kishimoto forces it into the story, and then he has to retcon the fucking story. Because at that point, Black Zetsu was a fragment of fucking Madara. He had nothing to do with fucking Kaguya. And everything he did benefited Madara. So it was like, of course. And then it's like, oh no, actually, I work for this Kaguya bitch. And I have the power to even hold back Madara now. And it's like, no, Madara was the guy. Madara was doing all the shit. Madara was the one that you had built up the entire fucking time. Kaguya was never once fucking mentioned at all up until they got to, oh, Black Zetsu's fucking taking over now. Like, up until that point, Madara was the guy. And Madara was doing everything right. Madara was winning. Madara was unstoppable. It didn't matter how powerful Naruto and Sasuke were. Madara was like one-handing them. Like, they finally got to the point where they could do some fucking damage to him. And before these guys could have their final fucking battle,
he gets cucked by Black Zetsu.
Yeah, man. It's like...
That's one of the only downsides. I was like, man, I would love to see that fight continue on with the Eternal Tsukiyomi, basically.
Oh, I would too.
Yeah. That's why I'd still say Madara is still one of my favorite villains from Naruto, if I'm being honest.
Oh, no. Madara is one of the best villains in all of anime. Like, he is so fucking good. And when his name alone was enough to fuck with all of these, like, high-tier ninjas. Because they were like, there's no way he's Madara. And then other people are like, well, look at what he just did. Only Madara could have done that. And they're like, but how is Madara still alive? That doesn't make any sense. And they're like, well, he's Madara. Of course he's still alive. It's like, dude, the man's name alone was enough to fuck with all of these people's heads. And he was dead.
He was fucking dead. He had already passed on, and everything going on was just all part of his fucking long ass tier plan. And Obito plays it perfectly, and then all of a sudden, Madara randomly gets revived by Kabuto on the fucking battlefield. And bro, like the fucking ninjas there were all celebrating their victories. They're all like, "Oh, we just took out the fucking like one of the Tsuchikages or whatever." Like, it doesn't really matter, but like they were all celebrating. Yeah, they were all celebrating. They were all happy. They were like, "Look at us, we're finally doing it!" And then, boom, Madara
coming,
and all of them knew that they were fucked on the spot.
Everyone was like, "Why do I hear final boss music?"
Yeah. All right, we gotta play it.
Yeah, but well, if I remember correctly, oh damn.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, that wasn't part of their plan, was it, to actually revive Madara? Because wasn't Obito a little bit freaked out at first? It's like, no, what? Why are you bringing him out first? It's not yet.
No, because Madara's plan was for Obito to sacrifice his eyes and his life, casting the Geto Tensei Rebirth. So the thing that Pain had done to revive the Hidden Leaf Village, Madara had intended for Obito to use that power on him. But really, Obito had planned for Nagato to do it.
Yeah, but the Nagato revived everyone he killed.
Yes, exactly. So Nagato's Rinnegan, that was actually given to him by Madara. Madara was the reason why Nagato got the Rinnegan. Those eyes belong to Madara. They gave them to Nagato, and with the idea of waiting for Nagato to mature, then bringing him under their control, and then eventually getting him to cast the Edo Tensei Rebirth and bring back all of Madara, like 100% Madara. But Naruto caused Nagato to change his mind and use it instead on all of the people. So that left the only person with an active Rinnegan in order to do that became Obito. Like, at that point, Obito already kind of knew he was fucked, right? There was no reviving Madara. Like, there was no using the Edo Tensei on Madara because the eyes were gone. Except they weren't, because Obito collected them from Nagato's corpse. So he had the Rinnegan again, and he was intending to use those Rinnegan in order to revive Madara.
In what way? I have no idea.
Well, okay, so if you have the Rinnegan, you have the ability to use these different, like, overpowered jutsu, right? And the way Pain went about it was to separate which bodies were capable of doing which jutsu. But Nagato, like the actual Nagato, he could do all of it. And so he used the rebirth powers to revive all of the Hidden Leaf Village. All Obito had to do was implant those Rinnegan into another human being and then eventually get them powerful enough to use the jutsu. That's all he had to do. And the thing is, Madara's plan kind of went ass up because of what Naruto had done to convince Nagato to, help out the Hidden Leaf Village. At that point, like, the whole plan was kind of fucked. He could put the Rinnegan into another person, but there was no way they would be strong enough to use the jutsu within the time frame of reviving Madara within the Fourth Great Shinobi War. So when Kabuto revives fucking Madara and puts Madara right in front of Obito's face, it was kind of like, well, fuck, that's not good. Madara's cool and all, but can he beat Goku? It all comes down to Goku's resistance to them using Genjutsu.
Yeah, and not to mention,
if you think that, yes, I was going to say, like, if you think he can, then Goku will beat everybody. If you think that he is going to fall under it, then Madara would be able to trap him simply by walking up and not attacking Goku.
Yeah. And else, yeah. Still, all the possibilities. It's great. Still, that's the problem when you tell me that story. It's like, man, this is the only issues when you can have with editors. Sometimes editors will make a good decision, and then some editors will make really bad decisions.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I am still never forgiving Marvel editorial for what they did to Nick Spencer's Spider-Man run.
Oh, yeah. Man,
yeah. You saw it. Like, it was plain obvious he was going to undo one more day. But then it had to change for him because we all knew why. Because editorial was like, nope, we won't let you. Why?
Yeah, but I that entire thing actually pisses me off. And now him and Mary Jane are just friends, guys.
Again. And that's why,
Peter Parker, like, I just can't.
That's why I'm just really that's why I'm concerned to stop reading Spider-Man comics at this point because of how they just do him and Mary Jane dirty. And I still get tired of people that make the arguments like he can't be married. It's like, shut up. No, yes he can. Yes he can. Look at Batman, right? He has kids now. So is Superman. Why can't you progress Spider-Man like everyone else in comics, for fuck's sake?
There's literally no reason why you can't do it,
right?
Yeah,
but because we all know the other reason why. Because the editors and chiefs at Marvel too, I think they just straight up hate it. They straight up hate it.
Yeah,
they don't like Spider-Man.
They just will never allow it.
It is finally time to return to the round table.
#fire all of Marvel.
And today we got something special. So the other day I was looking over the table and I was like, hold on, wait a damn minute. Why do only half of the people on here have a video? Matter of fact, why do some of the founders of this table not even have a damn video yet? So, I was thinking to myself, all right, we got to start the new year off right. We got to fix this. Because your boy was going to make, a Doflamingo video. But, somebody's not going to let that happen, right?
Very true.
Oh yeah.
So here's what
Let's not forget about what happened to Totally Not Mark.
Make sure nobody knows.
Oh man, that whole situation was ass.
Today we're gonna be focusing on one of the founders of Black Air Force Energy, like one of the niggas that came up with the damn definition of this shit. Like if there was a Mount Rushmore for Black Air Force Energy, he would be up there. But ladies and gentlemen, he is one of the biggest menaces in anime history. He is none other than the vice president of the Round Table of Black Air Force Activity. None other than Madara Uchiha. This man is the pinnacle of Black Air Force Energy. From fading an entire army, catching smoke with the 5.
That entire combat with the army was great.
I don't give up.
Yeah.
So y'all already know we got the evidence on deck. And we will see why this man is one of the nastiest niggas to ever do this shit. So without
that line I love too very well.
Exhibit A.
Both his English and Japanese voices were good fitting for him too.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
that
Exhibit A consists of one of the most coldest moments in anime history, and it is personally my favorite moment in the entire Naruto series. Exhibit A consists of fading an entire army. So as we know, the 4th Great Shinobi War is going on right now, and all the Dead Ops have been resurrected. And at this time, it seems that the Shinobi Alliance has the upper hand until one man arrived. So as the second Tsuchikage pulls up, they like, oh, it's just this nigga, we fine. We just gonna jump the shit out of his ass. But no, they like, hold on, wait a damn minute, I sent something else. And then we see this absolute menace pull up behind him. And then the Tsuchikage like, hey, hold on, my nigga, hold on. Hey, yo, that's Madara. That's the ultimate op. Nigga, we are... So everybody's like, hold on. I thought Madara was the dude in the mask that started the whole war earlier. But then we kind of figured out, yeah, the nigga behind the mask is the Simpa Six Paths Obito himself. So yeah, boy, this the real deal right here. So Madara's on top of this rock just staring down at everybody, looking at him like, look at these bum-ass niggas. Shit, I've been dead for a minute. I might as well get the bones loose. So Kabuto's little nasty-ass snake ass is instigating right now. So he like, show me some of that legendary Uchiha power y'all been hyping up. So Madara jumps down and he's like, Bet then. So this man is staring down an entire army right in front of them. And then he starts walking and they like, oh shit. And look at her, she praying to Jesus right now. Please,
It's true. They knew they were fucked.
And blasted through their asses. Giving everybody their hands in the meat. Hit that nigga so hard his ass is screwed up right now. Made that nigga's head do a 360 no scope. This is just brutal. Look at the feet work. Look at the technicality. Mo is picking up every single weapon that he sees and using. Nigga's a definition of 100 overall rating.
Like, dude. Like, there are a ton of problems in fucking fucking Naruto. There are tons with the anime. There's the filler. There are plenty of times where the animation quality dips down.
Yeah,
way too
but to be honest, there were times where I didn't mind the filler because at least it was more or less where this or this happens. I was like, oh yeah, I like seeing what on the daily these filler stories to see what goes on outside of the story arcs was Naruto, and I enjoyed them. Just why not? I mean, I enjoyed some of the part 1 filler they had at times. Like say it was towards the end when there was that one mission him and Shino had to go to this one place for whatever reason, and the entire time they're trying to make sure Naruto and Shino don't laugh. And I was like, okay, that's a slice of life episode I can get behind sometimes. And then you have your random action ones. It's like, okay, these are fun too. Some of it's not good quality writing, but I think it's enjoyable for us to watch. When we're not thinking about the main story. That's just how I think about it.
I mean, like, I get what you're saying. Like, I do get what you're saying, but at the same time, like, it's really bad. Like, I don't think that there's any really defending the Naruto filler. Like, there are episodes that I don't think are that bad, but just realistically, none of it advances the plot forward in any meaningful way. Like, filler can never actually affect the story or impact the story because you can't do that. It's filler. Like, the main story isn't going to agree with whatever the fuck you're putting in there.
True, but I didn't mind it. I mean, and also it didn't affect the story. It's like it's there. I mean, everyone can enjoy it. Not everyone's gonna enjoy it, but there are people out there who enjoy it. I'm one of them. Just like, to see what else it could work. Just have more Naruto in my life. Why not?
I mean, look, I already explained it.
Yeah, I know you already explained it. I'm just giving you more of like reasoning. Yeah, that's okay, and I understand your
because it's not more Naruto. It's not Naruto. That is literally the only reason why. Because at the end of the day, it just is not actually Naruto. It isn't the story. It isn't the characters. And a lot of it is super redundant. Like, Bleach filler is probably worse when we bring up being redundant, though, because Bleach filler does this like really stupid shit. Okay, where they how do you say it? They do entire filler arcs that copy the storyline and the progression for the main character all the way up until the very end. Like, all the way up until the very end. So, like, I can't, but, like, the problem is the anime probably has some of the, like, most hype moments in all of anime. Okay? The fight with Madara and the entire army is fucking incredible. Kakashi versus Obito is fucking incredible. The first fight with Naruto and Sasuke and the last fight with Naruto and Sasuke are amazing. There are so many well animated fights in Naruto. It almost makes you want to watch it, even knowing you're going to sit through like hours of filler that are completely fucking worthless. You okay, Vic?
Yeah. I thought there was more you were going to say, to be honest.
No, I think I got all of it. Yeah. Maybe. Okay, so let's go back to this.
No, bro, stats are all maxed out. So why the would you even fight the nigga? And then look at this right here, bro. Dude throws the kunai, but he grabs it, slaps the paper bomb on that, throws the kunai back at homeboy, kicks dude into everybody else, and gets a multi-kill. Dog, look at him. This all the running riot. Look at him play whack-a-mole with this nigga. And then he did the whole Sonic the Hedgehog homing attack. This dog, this is just ridiculous. Like, bro, if I saw this in the distance, I'm sorry, but nigga, I'm deserting. Put me in the brig, lock me up. Nigga, I don't care. I'm not fighting that motherfucker. So then dude with the lightsaber comes over and tries to get a hit on him. And look at him grab him by the neck. He like, you want to dance too with your sorry ass? But then he gets blasted by this airbending move, and it was Tamari, who is the baddest chick in Naruto, hands down. And then she says, don't underestimate me.
True.
This man stands up on his feet. That shit up. Hey, yo! Nigga, like, I know this bitch should not just get all this damn dust on my drip. So then he blasts this ginormous fire wave looking like Fire Lord Ozai on Sozin's comment. And it took all these dudes just to stop one of this man's jutsus. So then it just creates this ginormous smoke screen, and then he just gets back to work. Dude just rained down like 50 million fire jutsus.
Yeah!
Working these niggas. So then Gaara gets in the way, and then he leads him over to Naruto with the ginormous Rasengan receive. And then look at the Tsuchikage with the nice teamwork. And then he pulls out the Susanoo. He's like, get that weak shit out of my face, bro. I do not give a if you are the protagonist. And then he just started working them all with the Susanoo.
Yeah.
This is like a bunch of level 1s trying to do a raid against a level 100. Look at him just smiling like, bum ass niggas. So then dude pulls out 2 more arms and 2 other swords on some General Grievous type shit. And my God, R.I.P. all them niggas, bro. They dead as hell. So then they do some more teamwork. So Gaara whips Madara up with Susanoo. Then Naruto chucks a Rasen Shuriken at him. Then it's ice switch, and they turn into the Rinnegan, and he absorbs it. Naruto's like, what the? Hey, nigga, I'm the protagonist, so why the fuck is this shit happening right now? So Madara jumps.
I mean, dude,
Yeah.
they were fucking winning at that point. They were fucking winning at that point. Like, they were like, man, there's an end to this. We're sealing the bad guys. And one motherfucker shows up, and all of them are just done. One guy fucked that entire army up. There's nothing more incredible than that. Sorry, like, man, I absolutely fucking love when Madara just shows up and fucks everybody up.
Yes. I'm doing this for the sake of fake peace.
Dude, and no, the meteor. The fucking meteor is
Yeah.
the best part.
Up and starts talking to Kabuto again, and he figures out that, yeah, bro, you've been upgraded to the max. All stats maxed out, 100 overall rating. Niggas even got mods. So Madara's like, all right, you jobbers, I'm about to put y'all asses to rest. Warm-up's over. So then everybody just starts looking up at the sky, and they like, hey, boy, ain't no way. This shit.
Yeah.
Look at him, and he like, damn, nigga, we fucked. And then nigga look up, and this nigga done dropped a meteor on some Sephiroth type boy done summoned a supernova. So everybody just got to step and niggas just skedaddling. Look at Madara, he like, shit, we all good. We just gonna regenerate. Let the little peasants run like some bitches. So then the Tsuchikage comes in and tries to stop the meteor. And then Gaara comes in and gives a helping hand. And somehow, some way, they done stopped the meteor. So everybody's like, oh my God, we're saved. Oh my God, it's all good. God is good, ain't it? God is good.
Nope.
And Madara's
No.
like, okay, not bad. The fuck you gonna do about the second one, though?
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, bro. This man is a menace. He just bodied an entire army, then dropped a meteor, not one, but 2. This man just caught like 5,000 bodies in like 10 minutes. And look at him, he like, damn, that was a good warm-up. So yeah, that was Exhibit A, and it's finally...
Yeah. That was the beginning. That
Only
was
the
the
beginning.
beginning to this guy just fucking everybody up. Oh, dude, it's so good. It's so fucking good.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's the one thing I can say about Naruto. They had one of the best villains in all of the anime. No cap. You can't deny me that. Look at Madara here. Can't
No,
tell me that was...
Oh no, I agree 100%.
Yeah. And to think this was all for his motivations. You remember his motivations, right?
His Madara's motivations. I honestly can't even remember.
Yeah, when he wanted to bring out the Eternal Tsukiyomi.
Yeah, like my thing is his explanation for why he wants to do it. I don't think it's legit. You know, the way that he goes about wanting to get it done, it's just more of like I just want people to die and suffer. Like I want to do the Tsukiyomi because the world sucks and everybody else gets to fucking suffer along with it.
Yeah. Which is weird considering when you... Oh, wait, never mind. That's not canon.
Like the realities within the Tsukiyomi?
Yeah, there was like a few filler episodes I saw about that.
I mean, like, I get that that's what was going on, but I meant, like, he hated the world. Like, Madara hated the world. The idea that he was doing it for, like, altruistic reasons, like, no, he hated the world. He hated everybody in it. He trapped them within the Tsukiyomi because, like, he didn't like them. Not because he... Like, that was my view of it anyways. Like, I don't think that he was, like, a good person.
Oh,
or
no.
he wanted to give them, like, a peaceful transition, you know?
Yeah, but I thought it was more along the lines of fake peace. But he'll do it by any means necessary.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go with that.
That's what I saw it as, anyway. Because he was basically the opposite of Hashirama. Hashirama didn't want to get his hands dirty, but Madara was willing to do anything to get his hands dirty just to make sure it happens, guaranteed.
Oh, you're probably right. Okay, let's hit play though, because this goes into him like wiping out the 5 Kage.
Oh
Time
yeah.
to move on to exhibit.
That was an
B.
awesome boss fight, by the way, in Storm 3.
Oh, dude, it's so good. Wait. Before we begin, are you excited for fucking Storm 4 connection?
Oh fuck yeah, dude! It makes me glad I didn't buy the Legacy collection.
Oh, dude, yeah, I haven't even thought about that.
Yeah, no. And I was like, oh god, so this has been announced as like, and they're updating, giving us new characters too? Bet. I'm getting it.
Oh yeah, no, I think because Dragon Ball Tenkaichi is coming back too.
Yeah, Budokai Tenkaichi 4.
Yep. Budokai Tenkaichi 4, and then you have Storm Connection. Storm Connection, I'm excited for that because really I would like a story mode that lets you do the story from start to finish. And I know that that's
and not to
big
mention
ask.
it's also on the Storm 4 engine too, so like that's even better.
Yeah, like I get it's a big ask to say, hey, what I would really like you to do is give us like no joke, give us from part 1 all the way to the end. Let us do that story mode. Right? Redo the scenes for the older ones and everything, but I think you need to do that. I think that's the only way to do it.
Yeah, and plus it had some good music for some of the fights.
Yeah, it did. Okay, so, but Budokai Tenkaichi, that's the one where it's like, man, Budokai Tenkaichi, you need to nail that. Tenkaichi is sacred. And it needs to be fucking great. It needs to be fucking amazing.
Tenkaichi 3 is still expensive to this day.
Because it's so good.
Not to mention the roster.
Yep.
I now present to you Exhibit B, running the 5 Kage's pockets. So after Madara just got through bodying an entire army, the 5 Kage pull up and they want the smoke. And look at them just looking down on them, looking like, damn, I really hope y'all make my time worth it. So they get to boxing and look at them, he already running their Bro, it's like, let me dehydrate these niggas real quick. Let me blast with another five-star juice wet they asses and look at them, bro. They already passing out. Like, damn, it ain't even been a minute yet and y'all niggas already knocked the fuck out. So they get up and look at them just talking shit already. This is child's play. You were descended of Hashirama, but damn, you ass. So Tsunade gets triggered, so she just blasts at his ass. And you know, look at them, bro. They actually doing something right now. They might actually make it past 5 minutes. Look at grandma.
Make it past 5 minutes.
Tsunade gets stabbed in the abdomen. God
Ooh.
damn.
Yeah.
Comes out like, damn, y'all really thought y'all was doing something. Y'all sealed away a clone. Congratulations.
Yeah. That shit was so good.
Like, wait,
Yeah.
how the hell? And then she said, I'm different. Hey, yo, she basically just said, I'm built different. So now they surround him, and it looks like they got the upper hand, and they about to jump his ass. So as we can see, it's a 5-on-1 right now. But this man ends up making a bunch of clones and gives each person 5 clones to deal with. Then look at me like, shit, don't call this unfair, nigga. Y'all was doing this shit earlier. Y'all thought y'all was eating for a sec, didn't you? So then after he makes the clones, this man says one of the most absurd lines you will ever hear.
This dude
says, would you like these clones to use Susano or not?
Yeah, dude.
Wait,
that's dope.
You telling me that nigga, you already broken his.
That shit, man. When he pulls that, you're just like, man, no one's gonna stop this guy. He's untouchable now. Oh, dude, that was so good. That was so fucking good. Sorry, like I'm a massive Madara fan.
I mean, I am too, actually.
That shit there, that was like, oh no. Oh, fucking no. No, they're done. They can't do anything to him. Oh, dude, I fucking love that shit. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Vic, tell everyone what you think of the fight. I'm going to be right back.
Okay, I'm guessing he has to take Frankie down. All right, not a problem. So, all right, audience. I mean, what else is there to say about this fight? This fight is fucking epic, man. You're talking about like the leaders of each of the villages in the Shinobi world, who are among the strongest among their village, and they basically can't do shit to Madara. Think about it, man. The strongest people in the world, the most powerful ninjas in the world, can't do shit to this guy until at least Naruto does something. But even then, it's a stretch. But still, goddamn. This man knows how to deliver one-liners like it's no tomorrow. He delivered one-liners better than Vegeta and Nappa. And I will die on that hill, if I'm being honest. Who else? Who else did Madara deliver more better one-liners than? I'd say probably Gohan, too. Why not? Yeah, mind you, I am limited on my animes because I don't watch that many varieties of animes either. Compared to everyone else. Maybe, who could I say? Oh, he definitely delivered better one-liners than All for One, I'd say, too. And all those other villains in My Hero Academia. Who else is there? And I could think of at the top of my head. One Piece, can't really think of anyone there. Bleach, haven't watched Bleach, so I can't say there. Hunter x Hunter, dang, it's been a while since I've watched Hunter x Hunter. So I can't really remember the villains, anyone in that, besides from Gon and Kill One and Hisoka, to be honest. Damn. So this is, I say he did Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I would definitely say he delivers better one-liners than Dio too, because Dio would say some funny things that also could be considered one-liners. I'd say Madara does it better than him too, even though Dio's iconic for saying Zawalto and Muda 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 Muda. Those are iconic lines to say. Well, I could say those are catchphrases to be honest, but I can't really remember Dio doing much other one-liners other than "It is I, Dio." Basically. Yeah, so better one-liners than Dio too. Any other villains I can really think of at the top of my head? Not at the moment. Of course, but I'd say, every Dragon Ball villain. Yeah, that's better one-liners.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I was just going over that Madara delivers better one-liners than other anime villains, basically.
Dude, I think the only one who I would say is on that level is Aizen.
Isaac?
Aizen and Bleach. Because Aizen would say the most fucking brutal shit to people.
Yeah. Like I said, I said I didn't watch Bleach, so I can't say anything about Bleach, but that's the only thing I could say. I was like, oh, which is funny. Did you ever actually watch that death battle between him and Aizen?
No, I didn't. And I like hold on, because there's this one moment for Aizen where it's like,
before you do that, let's not get sidetracked again about this video here. Just saying. I'd say from those two, the only person I could think of that could come a close second is Dio. But even them, it's like thinking, nah. He has iconic catchphrases and lines, but not many good one-liners.
Okay, no. This shit is okay. Let's see. I think this is the image I'm looking for. Oh, God, what the fuck is wrong with people? Oh, here's the image, and it's in fucking Japanese. Like, should just be like, man, the things that I would say should happen to people who do that shit, I would get in so much trouble for. But
God damn, Chrome.
Yeah, well, no, because it's annoying. People are dumb. Okay, hold on. This image here is one of the coldest fucking things that this man has done to people. So, mind you, these guys are like in this giant battle with this one man. And they're like, if he pulls out his sword, we will be trapped under his illusion. So we have to watch. We have to keep Ichigo back because he's never seen Aizen use the ability before, so he can't fall under the illusion, right? But all these fuckers are like, we gotta watch, and they pull off the best fucking combo, right? And then Ichigo starts screaming at them, what the fuck are you doing? Because they're attacking one of their own. He's got them all trapped. And like, what's his face? Shinji is like, whoa, when the fuck did you use it? He's like, when were you under the impression that I wasn't using it? It's like, fuck, man.
Oh, shit.
It's like, goddamn. Like, from the very beginning, he had them under the illusion. From the very fucking beginning. It's just like, god damn. Oh man, Aizen did the best shit in the series, hands down. There's the other one, and it's after he attacks Momo. Hold on.
Remember, Carl, let's not get too sidetracked.
This is my stream. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. No, it's when he like stabs her, and he goes walking up to her, and he's so nice, and it's like, oh wow, like you knew something was wrong, but up until this moment, Aizen had never been portrayed as anything other than a good person. Like, other than a good person, there was nothing else that had been shown of Aizen, and then all of a sudden, you just have that shit. And it's like, oh, fucking wow.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, still, yeah, but I was surprised you didn't know about the death battle between him and Madara.
No, I definitely didn't.
Yeah, no, death battle did a fight on them. It was a pretty fun fight, too. Do you want to know who won?
Madara?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I was like Madara was the better guy to win there.
Yeah, I like, it's hard to say. Because I like to be honest with you though, I would say that Aizen would be the one that would be the strongest, because in Bleach, canonically, they fought the son of fucking God. And Aizen's ability for casting people under illusions not only worked, but it was the thing that put down Aizen for good, put down the guy for good. Aizen's abilities are actually fucking insanely off the charts. And what's really funny is in the anime, because they're expanding across the story, when Yuhawak shows up and appears before Aizen, he like looks at Aizen and he goes, nah, the Hogyoku is fused with you and it would take way too long to fucking kill you, so I'm not even gonna bother with it. It's like you're just too hard to kill. And like, he implies that he can kill him, but the effort to do it to Aizen is a waste of his time and effort. And when you consider the fact that Yuhawak had basically walked into the Soul King's palace and dismantled the Zero Division within seconds, right? And including having a boss battle with the big bad of the Zero Division and wiping the floor with him. Man, the fact that he looked at Aizen and was like, this is too much effort is actually impressive. Even if he's casually talking about being able to kill Aizen, the fact of the matter is he says that it's just too much effort. I can't actually do it that easily. That is impressive. You're not going to take that away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I know I went on for a little bit there.
Like you always do.
Hey, listen.
I mean, we just know it's a trait of yours.
Listen, I don't like how unfair you're being to me right now.
Oh
my god. Okay, here, let's go through the rest.
Are you telling me the fucking clones can use the Susano too? I'll just roll over and die at that point. So yeah, bro, they was getting bought. This shit is over. This is a class A jumping at this point. Look at Tsunade, she just croaked over. And then he grabs the right Kage and he just puts his ass to sleep. So then the old head gives him a motivational speech. And this is basically their last stand at this point. So they pulling out everything trying to seal this man. So they like, yeah, this the full power of the 5 Kage, nigga. Mato's like, all right, then I'll respond with full power myself. So then he just blasts out of the whole seal. And look at him. Y'all really thought y'all ate that shit, didn't you? Y'all
yeah, then he brought out his full-powered Susanoo.
And oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
You just see it in their face. They like, well, damn. We fucked. And look at him. He like, hold on. It ain't even done yet, my boy. And I mean, just look at that fat ass make-to-it. Nigga said Power Rangers ain't got shit on me.
Yeah.
I already told y'all niggas. Y'all are
where he cuts up the mountain.
Straight to you why I am that nigga. So then he grand slams stuff out of that shit.
Home run. And a bunch of other mountains too.
You could just straight up slice the mountains in half. Then bruh said shit.
It's awesome. That's my favorite ultimate in Storm 4.
Oh, dude, the fucking Susanos in in Storm are so fucking good.
Yeah, I'm talking about the ultimate jutsu 2 from Madara. It's like, his Susanoo is destruction itself. And you just see it shattered and be destroyed. The cinematic mountains getting cut. It's like, oof. Brutal.
And it's so good. It's so fucking good. Like, there's no taking away how amazing that shit is.
Mm-hmm.
It's over, bro. They just gave up. Nigga, this is raps. So while he's walking to him, his Susanoo starts to disappear because the reanimation jutsu just got released. So all the dead-offs are being sent back to Valhalla. But Mato's like, that's a bummer. I really had fun fucking with y'all. So you know what? I don't feel like dying yet. So this nigga casts the Edo Tensei on himself. And he is still here. So he's like, all right, y'all. It was fun, but I gotta go get that with Naruto because I need that Nine Tails, you feel me? So I'm gonna need y'all motherfuckers to drop dead. So later on, we catch Naruto, Kakashi, and Guy fighting Obito. And then Mato comes flying in out of nowhere. So Naruto's like, wait, if you here, hold on, what happened to everybody else? And he like, oh, you talking about the 5 bum-ass niggas that tried to jump my ass a minute ago? Oh yeah, they knocked the fuck out a couple of blocks away. You better hurry up and call an ambulance because them niggas about to die. My God, bro, this man just bodied the 5 Kage with ease. Bro didn't even break a sweat and was embarrassed that he didn't kill him the first time he saw the perfect Susanoo. So yeah, that's Exhibit B, and it's finally time to move on to our final exhibit. Exhibit C. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally arrived to the final exhibit, and it is truly quite terrifying. Exhibit C consists of assault, mass murder, hitting licks, and pushing P. So at this time, all the Hokage have been reanimated. So then Madara comes flying out of the sky, and he's like, ooh, my nigga Hashirama, what the ones with a nigga for old time's sake? But Hashirama like, damn nigga, hold on, I just got revived. I'll switch you after I run the ones with the 10 tails real quick. And this man Madara like,
is this nigga serious?
Still a bitch, I see. All right then, my nigga, I'll be waiting for your bitch ass right the fuck here. So later on, Hashirama ends up bringing one of his clones to fight Madara. But Madara like, a clone? Really, my boy? Nah, that shit. I'm gonna sit my ass right the here in crisscross applesauce until you bring your real ass in. So when the real Hashirama shows up, they finally get the boxing. And this man Madara is low-key kicking the shit out of his ass right now. Straight up booted his ass. But then Hashirama sets him up to get sealed. So then Naruto and Sai come over so they can finish off the seal. But then he just starts to smile. Then he says, Naruto, I gotta thank you, my boy. Thank you for talk no jutsu when that dumbass sipper releasing the tail beast. So then Black Zetsu comes out of nowhere, takes over Obito's
this is what I mean, right? This was Madara. This had nothing to do with fucking Kaguya. Kaguya didn't need fucking Madara's life, right? He did not need to have Kaguya's
dog shit on him.
That was all for fucking
Move your
Madara.
player to replacement head ass out the damn way with them goofy ass crop tops you be wearing. And then he just chokes the life out of Hashirama and takes his Sage Art chakra. So then Sasuke comes in and tries to swing, but that boy missing every damn swing. This man is dodging all this while blind. The nigga ain't got no eyes and is just reading his ass like a book. So Sasuke ends up stabbing him in the arm, but Madara like, damn, my boy, you finally landed a hit. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie to you, my boy. I like them eyes you got right there. I might have to snag them hoes later on. So after this, he just dips and lands on top of like 40-something people. Look at this man, bro. He is stepping on niggas. So then he says, all right, next up on the main course, y'all fat-ass motherfuckers. So this man is straight up staring down all of the tailed beast. You're like, ain't no way this boy about to run the hands with the tailed beast. He did. So he fighting him, but he getting kind of juggled right now. Like, Jesus Christ. So he ends up losing one of his arms, but then White Zetsu comes in with the care package. Well, then he just straight up takes his arm, and he also had another gift for him, a whole nother Rinnegan. So this man just straight up opened his eye, and it just blasted every single one of them. And smacking the shit out of their asses. So this man put some chains on him, acting like he had pet smarted the nigga like, all right, time to check out. My God, this is brutal, bro. He is straight dragging their asses. It's the type that even make Peter mad. So then he absorbs the 10 tails, and he also basically ended up killing Naruto in the process as well. So in all honesty,
he did. He fucking killed Naruto. Madara fucking got Naruto there.
Toby Rama comes behind his back and tries to sneak him, but that did not go so well at all. Yo, look at him throwing shit at him. And like, I've been waiting for this day for so damn long to absolutely take a shit on him.
And to be honest, it's probably justified.
So then Sasuke comes from the top trying to sneak him, but he gets frozen midair. And then Madara just looks at him and just stabs him. Bro is basically fed up with people trying to sneak him at this point. And Sasuke's really trying to cling to life right now. He's like, I can't die, not yet. And Madara really looking at this nigga like, shut your ass up. So then he just throws his sword and walks away right in front of him. So then Madara summons the 10 tails. And this is where it got out of proportion. Because 6 past Madara was on straight timing. I mean, the nigga's basically a god at this point. So then he flies.
Okay, everybody. That the rest of the videos from CJ Champ, he's got a few videos like this.
Yeah.
And then let's watch the Fury King Bradley. Because that one, dude, Bradley does some fucked up shit too. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I like the Chill Wednesday streams. I know they're not as popular, but I think I'll still keep doing
We
them.
need to have a Nerd streams like this more often than not.
Yeah, no, I agree. Once a week, we should do this because it's a nice chill experience. I'll give you another anime to check out, Vic, and we'll do it next Wednesday, okay?
Okay, what is it?
I don't know yet. I'll figure something out. Oh, you know what? You know what? Fuck it. Watch that fucking god-awful anime I keep telling you about.
Okay, you got message me the name of it again because you didn't say the name.
It's literally called Chillin' in My 30s. After getting fired from the Demon King's army, and it's awful. You will hate it. You'll
anime
hate
names
for
have
watching
long
it.
ass names.
Yeah, it's you're not gonna like it. I'm just fair warning. It's not good. All right, everybody. That's it. Check out Overly Cautious Hero though. It's extremely fucking good. Anyways, guys, thank you for being here, Vic. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you here in the next one.
Peace.